Hey guys, welcome back to 25 Sweet Peas. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create two different pineapple nail art designs. For this first design, you're going to want to prep your nails with a white base color. This time I am using Nails Ink Whiteout. It's become one of my favorites recently. And now I'm going in with some yellow acrylic paint. I have kind of watered down the paint a little bit because I want it to have that watercolor feel, but you don't have to. Here I have very minimal amount of water because I still want it to be a pretty potent yellow. And next up I'm going in with the green in the same way. I've kind of watered down the green and I've actually added a hint of teal. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but all of these paints that I'm using for the art right here are acrylic paints. They're the most easy paints to work with when doing nail art, definitely if you want a watercolor feel. After that is done, I have mixed some orange into the exact same yellow that I already had out on my palette, and I've created like this goldeny yellow color just so I can detail the pineapples. Here I'm kind of making diamond shapes all over the pineapples to give them their normal texture that you would see on a real pineapple, and I'm just going to continue that over the full pineapple design. Some of them turn into like triangles, but the main idea is that you want diamond shapes. Now, after you are done with that, you are going to go in with a very thin brush and you're going to outline all of your art that you just did in black acrylic paint. You want kind of the thin line so it looks like almost like a sketched doodle that you would do on the side of a notebook paper or anything like that. I'm super into that type of style with watercolor and then like marker details, and I feel like this gives that look on your nails, kind of sketchy, not in like a sketchy format, but you know what I mean. And you're just going to do that. You kind of just build in your leaves, and if your leaves go over the green, that is perfectly fine. That actually helps give it the full sketched out feel versus like super planned and everything. If you want a super planned version of that, you can check out my freehanding stamping tutorial that I have done in the past. It was meant to replicate an actual stamp but freehanded because I am much more of a freehanded type of person. So now we are just going to finish up our our pineapple leaves, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Now for the next step, we're going to kind of just fill it in the background. So I have grabbed a pink acrylic paint, and we're just going to make some pink lines here and there. And then after we have that done, we're going to go in with a light lavender and put in some clusters of 3 dots. You can use whatever colors you want. I just wanted to go for a girly approach, but there are just so many different fun options, and you can totally change up the manicure by just changing your colors of abstract extras in this, if that's what you want to call them. After that, you're going to put in your top coat, and that is it. You want to make sure you are using a top coat that does not smear your art. Recently, I have been loving Salon Perfect's top coat. It is very inexpensive, and it doesn't smear art, which is great. Next up, for the next design, we are going in with another white based nail design look. So I've used the same one, it's called Whiteout. And for the first step, I am just sketching out an oval-like shape. You kind of want a flatter bottom because this is going to be your pineapple. So after I have my black acrylic painted pineapple on their shape, I'm going to go in and put the top leaves to get the full pineapple. And I realize I'm saying pineapple so many times, but you know. So I'm just going to fill in those leaves. If they are not perfect, that is okay. And if you feel like you're missing one or you're not sure if you have enough leaves, don't worry about it. You can add them in later. So next up, what we're going to do is go in with some green acrylic paint. And now we're literally going to fill in those little spots. We basically made a coloring book page for us to fill in on our nail. So here I am doing that, just putting in the green into all the slots. And this is the point where once you have the green in all of the leaves, if you are just looking at it and you feel like, gosh, there are not enough leaves here, you can add in, because we are going to go back in with some black later to clean up the lines. So if you accidentally go over here and you touch your black coloring book lines, you're perfectly fine. We are going to fix that later on. Now for the next part, I'm going to fill in the pineapple, and this time I am filling it in with nail polish that I have on my other nails that you guys will see at the end product. But first up, I'm using Pop Rock Pink by Defy and Inspire. It is kind of a corally pink neon that has a really pretty golden shimmer in it. I'm not sure if it's available anymore. Then I'm going to go in with a purple and do the exact same thing, and it is called a Purple People Eater, and this one has kind of a blue shimmer in it, which I absolutely love. And then following that purple, I'm going to go in with a cobalt blue shade, which is called Tubular, and it is like a neon cobalt blue, and then it does have like a turquoisey flash shimmer in it. Now I realize that doesn't show super cobalt on camera, and it doesn't actually really when you're doing it on top of a white, but once you build up 2 coats, you're good to go. Okay, so moving back on, here's the part where we are going to go in and re-outline our leaves to give it a complete full look. And this is the time where we can fix any mistakes that we made. We can add any leaves. As you can see at the top of the pineapple, on the right side, I did add a green leaf because I felt like it needed something there to kind of just complete it all. So as I go through and fix all the lines of the leaves, we are going to add the lines in for that one right now, and now it looks more like a complete pineapple in my opinion. After we have all of the leaves outlined, I'm going to go in and put some X's just in straight lines across to kind of give the pineapple a different type of texture than I did in the last design, and it's a super easy way to do it because you don't have to worry about making sure your triangles are in the right shape, evenness, or anything like that. You can just do a little X and kind of complete it. After you are done with that, I do kind of want to re-outline the pineapple, and then I'm going to put on a top coat. Again, you want one that is not going to smear your art because there's nothing worse than spending all your time on art and then getting all messed up by your top coat. So here is your final look, and that is that. I had so much fun with all of these pineapple designs, and I hope you guys enjoyed these too. For all of the details on the products that I used, I will have those in the description box below and in today's blog post, so be sure to check those out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!